General information on the attack of Pearl Harbor. The participants in this attack were the Japanese and the United States of America. The winner of this attack were the Japanese and the losers were the U.S. The date of the attack was December 7, 1941. The President of the U.S. was Franklin Roosevelt and the Emperor of Japan was Hirohito. In 1930, Japan was on the rise to a powerful empire. They quickly became the strongest island in the Pacific. The first thing they did to gain power was to take over the island of Manchuria in China. This was a big deal because Manchuria was a large supply of coal and iron to the Japanese. In 1939, the Japanese invaded the mainland of China, capturing the capital city of Nanjing, killing and torturing thousands of civilians. 1 year later, the Japanese signed an alliance with the Nazis in Germany. Japan's main rival for power in the Pacific was the United States. It all started in August 1914 when the U.S. cracked a secret Japanese code. This began the tension of the two countries. Japan was initially dependent on the U.S. for fuel, but following the Japanese invasion of Indochina in 1940, the U.S. stopped exporting fuel to the Japanese. This caused tension between the two countries. President Roosevelt thought if you moved some of the Pacific Fleet to Hawaii and some troops to the country of the Philippines, it would have stopped the Japanese expansion. With these steps, the Japanese thought that the U.S. was in the process of declaring war on it. The Japanese thought that the only way to make sure the United States was planning to declare war was to plan a surprise attack on the United States. In early 1941, the Japanese began planning this.
The Japanese at the time was Admiral Irisaku Yamamoto. He began gathering intelligence information on the U.S. and training fighters for the mission. The United States was aware of what was going to happen, but did not know where the Japanese were planning to attack. The U.S. thought that Japan were going to bomb the Philippines. The reason why was because the Philippines was the biggest threat to the Japanese in location-wise. On November 5, 1941, Emperor Hirohito gave the final approval to attack on Pearl Harbor. On November 26, 1941, 6 Japanese aircraft carriers carrying 408 planes armed with aerial torpedoes left northern Japan and headed for Oahu. On December 6, 1941, the Japanese headed north of the island and began preparing. On the morning of December 7, 1941, the first wave of Japanese fighter planes descended on the island of Oahu. Their mission first was to attack and destroy any visible battleships. Soon after, 183 Japanese planes began bombing. Most soldiers were asleep at the time. The second wave was the most destructive out of all waves. With the attack lasting 90 minutes, it was very devastating for the U.S. The military casualties for the U.S. was 2,345, with an additional 1,247 wounded. Also destroyed were 188 aircraft, with another 155 being damaged. Soon after receiving word of the attack, the U.S. declared war on Japan.